INFJs are pretty complicated individuals, but it really doesn't take that much to make them happy. They take pleasure in simple things that most people would find boring. They like to be alone, left in their favorite quiet space, to think their deep thoughts and work through their plans and intuitions. Being alone isn't the only thing that makes them happy. Here are a few more things. Number 1. Human contact, not social contact. INFJs are among the most social of introverts. Sometimes they are even mistaken for extroverts. However, as true introverts, they get drained by small talk and the trappings of socializing. Rather than social contact, INFJs need human contact. That is, mutual human understanding. They need people who can enter into their very private inner world. People who will listen without judging and try to see the world from the INFJ's unique perspective, even if it's just a glimpse. These people are hard to come by, but they are absolutely necessary to the INFJ's happiness. Number 2. Alone time. INFJs often surprise the people in their lives by withdrawing from time to time. Suddenly, the INFJ has turned off. They have shut themselves away, alone, and can't be bothered by anyone or anything. This is not because INFJs are antisocial. Rather, alone time is as nourishing as food and water to the INFJ. It allows them to clear away the chatter of the world and focus on their own thoughts and feelings. It gives them time to reflect on their lives and process what they've experienced. Without it, INFJs will feel drained, moody, and overstimulated. Number 3. Encouraging words. Most INFJs identify words of affirmation as their top love language. They appreciate anyone who will listen to their theories and ideas and try to understand. They need friends to talk out their problems with and help them sort things through. Their words of encouragement and cheer bring them that happiness that comes from a true connection. It's an amazing feeling. Number 4. Feeling valuable. Because of their extroverted feeling, they are constantly looking at the people around them. They want to make sure they are okay and have everything they need. They are happy when they are doing something that is important to those around them, something helpful and useful. It gives them a deep sense of purpose and happiness to feel needed and useful. They are especially happy when other people recognize their contributions and make them feel valuable. Their kind words will go a long way for them. Number 5. A deep understanding of themselves. From a young age, INFJs are obsessed with understanding human nature. They yearn to not only know others on a deep level, but also themselves. They may turn to journaling, travel, literature, and art to further their self-knowledge. They may hop from one career to the next, try on different identities, or enter into relationships with people who are vastly different from them in the search for who they are. Without intimate self-knowledge, INFJs will feel lost and aimless. Number 6. Independence. INFJs are not the type to just go along with the crowd. Their easygoing nature belies an ambitious, strategic, and at times, strong-willed core. They are free thinkers who are not afraid to, quietly, go their own way. They function best when they are in control of their life, environment, priorities, and schedule. Number 7. Knowing they can be themselves. INFJs are known as social chameleons. They adapt their personalities to best suit those around them. Most of the time, they do this without really even noticing what's going on. But sometimes it is noticeable and it gets old. They want someone that they can be truly themselves around and not have to worry about judgment. Number 8. Deep conversations. Surface-level conversations are the bane of their existence. They want to talk about deep and meaningful things. They can spend hours and hours talking about the meaning of life, the effects of their childhood, and self-development. They'll sit and talk for hours about anything that's complex and interesting. They love to sort out puzzles for fun. They walk away from these kinds of conversations feeling recharged and ready to conquer the world. Number 9. Having a plan. The opposite of depression is not happiness, it's purpose. INFJs will not be content with a shallow life. Simply working to pay their bills will leave them feeling empty and restless. Sure, they can do routine tasks, but they must see how they fit into the bigger picture. They can't just punch in and punch out. In order to be happy, they need a plan. They need a goal to work towards. They need to have a long-term view of their lives. They can't function without it. There is nothing more hopeless than an INFJ floundering around, trying to figure out why they are put on this earth. It's really tragic. But when they have a plan, and they can consistently make progress on that plan, they are very happy and fulfilled. They are great at looking toward the future and adjusting their daily lives accordingly. They are very happy when they can see the progress and know that their plan is working. Number 10. Meaningful connections. Don't let their quiet, easygoing demeanor fool you. INFJs are just waiting to dive into your inner world and learn more about what makes you tick. They want to hear the secret thoughts you're afraid to utter, how you're really feeling, even though you said you're doing fine. INFJs value deep and meaningful connections with others, and they thrive on authentic conversations. They deeply appreciate people who are genuine and sincere as well. Generally, they prefer small groups or one-on-one interactions where they can connect with others on a deeper level. INFJs love discussing personal, big-idea topics. They especially love helping other people understand their complicated, messy emotions and grow. But don't worry, INFJs will never theme your vulnerabilities against you. So please do reveal your inner world. Without meaningful interaction, INFJs will wither. Number 11. Simplicity and minimalism. Sigma. INFJs love simplicity and minimalism in their lives. Consider decluttering your physical and mental spaces, letting go of unnecessary possessions, and simplifying your daily routines. This will help them focus on what truly matters and enhance their sense of independence. Number 12. Inspiring movies. INFJ love to study the patterns of the universe and of human behavior. They analyze and get involved. This habit is something many of them carry to their taste in books, music, and movies. INFJs love a deep, complex storyline that really makes them think. Fun, lighthearted amusement, while enjoyable, will almost always take a back seat to a movie that makes the mind do some hard thinking. INFJs love a good psychological thriller, especially if it is a mystery. Here are 5 movies that are INFJ's absolute favorite. Number 1. Amelie. Why INFJs love it. INFJs are quirky and often misunderstood. They have a deep desire to help the human race, but often can't figure out how to do it. Along with this, they have a nagging desire to understand the meaning of life and what true happiness is. The character of Amélie is a quintessential INFJ, and the movie gets into the INFJ perspective in a way few other movies can. Number 2. The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It is a movie full of depth and layers that truly explores the human experience of love and loss. You see how even your worst memories make them who you are, and how there is humanity and beauty in even your worst relationships and most terrible moments. Each character has depth, and each moment has significance. This depth and beauty is what draws INFJs into this movie. Number 3. Fight Club. This movie is full of twists and turns and psychological thrills.
What do you want me to do? You just want me to hit you?
Come on, do me this one favor.
Why?
Why? I don't know why. I don't know.
And that appeals to INFJs. Movies with an element of psychological turmoil seem to dominate the most loved INFJ movies. Fight Club makes you have to think and question what is reality, if there is any. INFJs spend much of their time focused on the unseen world of thoughts, patterns, and meanings, and often approach physical reality and the practical world with some skepticism. For these people, Fight Club is a welcome treat that appeals to this skepticism and wonder. Number 4. The Shawshank Redemption. What most INFJs love about this movie is how a powerful imagination and sense of innovation can make anyone free, and how their state of mind doesn't have to be prescribed by their circumstances. Number 5. Forrest Gump. Strong characters and life stories seem to be a favorite among INFJs. Forrest Gump proves that you don't have to have a high IQ, be perfectly popular, or perfectly intelligent to make a difference in someone's life or a difference in the world. As we wrap up, let's remember that by acknowledging and respecting the simple things that bring joy to an INFJ, we not only enhance our relationships with them, but also contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. What is your all-time favorite movie? Share in comment section. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.